Hello all, welcome to my channel. I'm Rajiv Pujala. If you are using Excel, I'm sure that at one stage you might have come across this VLOOKUP formula. So this is one of the most used formula in Excel. So in overall 10 years of my career, I have used this formula more than 1,000 times for sure. And there are many people who actually reached out to me and asked me like, hey, I have data here and I have data here. Can you do the VLOOKUP for me? So it if in case if you don't know or if you never use this formula and if you just see this formula, it looks like, oh my god, what kind of alien it is. But let's see how we can crack this one. So V stands for vertical in the lookup. Okay, let's see. Let's deep dive into the sheets and let's see what we can do. So for example, why VLOOKUP is used? For example, let's assume that you have two different data sets and you would like to get the data from one data set to other data set. For example, let's see this one. Um, so for example, if you have a data set which has product ID and product name, the price, okay. So let's say product ID is 101 on the laptop, it's 1000, and let's say 102 phone 500, let's say 103 mouse $20. Okay, so this is the data that we do have right now, and let's see. So we have a data set like this. For example, let's say you have product ID here. So you have 103 and 104. Now the task that you have got is that for these two, you would like to know what is the price. Okay, so just by looking at here 103, it's 20. You can mention like 20 here. Get the price. Okay, get the price. So you can just mention like 20. Just assume that we have like if we have 1,000 records, how we can do. So for that, what we can do, let's write the VLOOKUP. Okay, so let's do this one. Is equal to VLOOKUP of. So what is the value? So right now, for this value, I'm going to perform the VLOOKUP. So this is the lookup value, this one, where we are going to look at. So we are going to look at the data. So you can select the columns like this. Okay, A comma C comma. So this 103, the product IDs. So here it should be the first one. Okay, so this is the one. So we want the price. So this one is matching with this one, and we want the price, and the price is in third column. So one, two, three. So third column. So third. So zero. I want the true exact match. I want the exact match. That's the reason I'm selecting zero. If I want the true match, so if I want the approximate match, I can select one here. But I don't want the approximate matches. I'm looking for the exact match. So that's the reason I'm selecting zero. Enter here. So 20, and just drag and drop. So this one NA, because 104 it's not found, it's not available here, right? I mean, to mitigate this kind of null errors, what we can do here, if error, this one comma just goes like that. Okay, this is really cool, right? Let's see. So over here we just selected the columns like that. What if we have data until here, right? Let's see. I'm deleting the formula here. Is equal to VLOOKUP of. So this is the value, and I'm looking in this table, and what are the table range that I'm selecting? The first column should be product ID. I mean, the values which in this one should match with this one. Okay, so this time I'm only selecting the range. So you can see the range now A1 to C4. Okay, so this one and this one, and now the price is in third column. So I need the price 3 comma 0, this one. Okay, and if I do control D over here, you can see over here for this one the range is A1 to C4, which is really good. Whereas for this formula, the range moved to A2 to C5. Can you see from here to here? But whereas from this one, A1 to C4, the range selected from here to here. So it's why, because whenever we do drag and drop, so automatically these values do change. So for example, let's see here we have name. Okay, duplicate name. Let's say Rajiv, Mahesh, Sai. And if I do like is equal to this one, and if I select and if I do a drag and drop, so here the value is A9 and below value it's A10 and it's A11. So dynamically the formula is varying, right? But over here as well. So here the data is A1 to C4, and when it comes to the next row, it has updated to this range, which shouldn't be actually. I always wanted to lock my range over here. So for that, what I'm going to do here, just exactly in front of the column A, and like this. So I'm locking the column A, and the column A and the first cell, and the column C and the fourth cell, like that. So now, even in this cell, if you look at the A1 and the C4, so it has not shifted to A2 and C5, so the lock would be there. So whenever you're performing a VLOOKUP or something, do ensure that you lock that range by using the dollar symbols like this. Okay, so now let's see the same product IDs. What if it is in a different sheet? For example, it is here, and I need what? For example, let's say I need the product name, right? Let's see, is equal to VLOOKUP of this one, comma. So let's select the range, and while selecting the range, what I said, we have to put the dollars here, the dollars, comma. The product name is in the second column 0. That's it. We have got the values here, and after VLOOKUP, always put if error. If there is error, blank. There it go. For example, let's see here in this sheet. I have one more column here, which is serial number. Okay, let's say 1 2 3. Okay, now I want product IDs. Okay, product IDs, and I want the price. Okay, so let's see. So what we can do over here, so is equal to VLOOKUP of this one D10, and where exactly the same case here, it is there here, right, in this one B. So we are not going to select from A to this one, because the first row of the other data set, or the source data set, it should match with the product IDs actually. So we should select from here to here. Okay, instead of serial number, you can see how I skipped. So let's lock it over here, dollar, comma. So 1 2 3 selected range 3 comma 0. There it go. And to mitigate the errors, just like if error, there it go. This is how you can how you can manage with product IDs and the prices. Thank you for watching this video. And so similarly, like VLOOKUP, we have HLOOKUPs as well, and the range as well, range match. One of the disadvantages with this VLOOKUP is that, for example, let's say I have a 101 again here. This time the product ID is laptop only, and let's say it is like $900 only. Just assume. Okay. Now, whenever I do the perform the VLOOKUP, it gives product ID 101. For example, let's say it's 101,000. And again, if you put like 10102, now let's say 101 again. So it's again giving the value the first one, but not this one, because the VLOOKUP, it's a vertical VLOOKUP, and it always if this value is matching in the beginning itself, so it will give the first beginning value. Even if it is there somewhere in like in another rows, it will not go into that one. So this is one of the disadvantages of VLOOKUP, and this kind of problem actually we can. Um, uh, I mean, let's see how we can prevent this kind of issues by using advanced lookups, which I'm going to cover in the next upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video.